Remember how we talked about Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion's WAP and its influence on the younger generation of women? Well, it seems we're back on a similar track with Cardi B's latest song, BonGos. Just like WAP, BonGos takes no time to dive headfirst into objectifying imagery and lyrics. Within the first 3 seconds, we're hit with a barrage of women shaking their rears, setting the tone for the rest of the song. And the lyrics? They're no different. Cardi B spends a considerable portion of her verses singing about her ass and puss, further emphasizing the focus on physical attributes over anything else. But what's intriguing is the response from modern women. They claim, quite rightly, that they don't want to be objectified for their bodies. They argue for the right to be valued for their intellect, their character, their abilities. And yet, songs like BonGos, which place most of their value and emphasis on the ass and puss, receive their unwavering support. It's a hypocrisy that's hard to ignore. Women decry the ordinary guy who objectifies them, while simultaneously supporting creators who do exactly the same. It's worth noting that many men watch these videos too, providing them with yet another avenue to objectify women. The hypocrisy doesn't end there. These same women who complain about being objectified in real life have no qualms about objectifying themselves on the internet. They do it for the clicks, the views and the money, all the while giving men more opportunities to objectify them. One particular line from Megan Thee Stallion in the song stands out: "At least I'm getting my money, ya hoes broke pussy took more turns than a keyhole." This line, in itself, is a blatant example of a woman objectifying herself for money. It's quite interesting that the same women who vocalize their disdain for objectification are the ones supporting such music and videos. It raises the question, is objectification only a problem when it's not profitable? Let's delve deeper in the next scene. Let's delve deeper into this paradox. There's a remarkable contradiction that we need to consider. Modern women who passionately advocate against objectification, yet at the same time, enthusiastically support creators who willingly objectify themselves. It's a complex and nuanced issue, like a riddle wrapped in a mystery inside an enigma. Think about the numerous women who rally against being reduced to their physical attributes, who fight for the right to be seen as more than just a body. They yearn for a world where their intellect, talents, and character hold equal, if not more, value than their physical appearance. It's a noble pursuit, one that champions equality and respect. However, when we turn our gaze towards popular culture, a different picture emerges. These same women who advocate against objectification celebrate songs like BonGos, where the women in the music video are seen shaking their rears, and the lyrics are filled with explicit references to female anatomy. The focus here isn't on the women's intellect or talents, but solely on their bodies. Moreover, it's not just women who watch these music videos. Many men do too. By supporting this kind of content, women inadvertently open the door for men to objectify them. It's a self-perpetuating cycle. The more women objectify themselves in popular culture, the more men are encouraged to view women in the same light. The issue becomes even more complicated when we consider the internet. In an era where likes, shares, and views are currency, women willingly objectify themselves on social media platforms for popularity and profit. This isn't just about the creators themselves, but also the countless women who emulate them in hopes of gaining the same level of attention and success. Isn't it ironic that these women protest against objectification in real life, yet they willingly objectify themselves on the internet for popularity and profit? It's a fascinating duality, a contradiction that illuminates the complex landscape of modern womanhood. It's a conversation that we need to have, a dialogue that we need to continue. Now let's take a closer look at the lyrics. Megan Thee Stallion, a collaborator on the track, drops a line that goes, "At least I'm getting my money, ya hoes broke pussy took more turns than a keyhole." Now, if that isn't a clear-cut example of self-objectification for profit, I'm not sure what is. She's essentially stating that she's financially benefiting from her own objectification, and that it's more lucrative than the experiences of those who don't objectify themselves. Let's unpack this a bit more. The line is a powerful one, but it's also incredibly telling. It suggests that the value of a woman, at least in the context of this song, is directly tied to her ability to objectify herself. It's not about her intellect, her kindness, her resilience, or any other admirable qualities. No, it's about her body and how she uses it to entertain others and to make money. This isn't just about one song or one artist. It's a trend that we see across the music industry and beyond. Women are often encouraged to objectify themselves for profit and to use their bodies as a means of generating income. So, what's the message here? That women are only as valuable as their physical appearance? That their worth is directly tied to their ability to objectify themselves for entertainment and profit? It's a dangerous narrative that perpetuates harmful stereotypes and expectations. It's also a narrative that's incredibly hypocritical. On one hand, we have women demanding respect and equality, and rightly so. On the other hand, we have the same women, or at least a portion of them, willingly objectifying themselves for monetary gain. It's a paradox that's hard to reconcile. So, it seems that the objectification isn't just about the visuals or lyrics, but also the underlying message of gaining wealth through self-objectification. So, what does all this mean for us as a society? Well, let's think about it. When we continuously consume music and videos that objectify women, we're not just passively listening or watching. We're imprinting on our minds the message that women are valued primarily for their physical attributes. Over time, this message can become normalized, even accepted as a truth. Imagine the impact of this on young women's self-esteem and body image. They grow up surrounded by media promoting the idea that their worth lies in their physical appearance, particularly their sexualized body parts. This can lead to an unhealthy obsession with looks and a skewed understanding of their value and self-worth. The societal implications don't stop there. The normalization of objectification can also shape men's perspectives on women. They too are consuming these messages, possibly internalizing the idea that it's okay to view women primarily as sexual objects. This can lead to disrespectful and harmful behaviors, perpetuating the cycle of objectification. But it's not just about the impact on individuals. This also affects our collective societal values. By allowing this objectification to go unchallenged, we're implicitly endorsing a culture that reduces women to their bodies, a culture that tells girls their worth lies in their appearance, a culture that tells boys it's okay to objectify women. This is not the kind of society we want to build, is it? It's also worth noting that these songs and videos are not created in a vacuum. They're a reflection of our society, of our values, and of the messages we're sending out to the world. In conclusion, the societal implications of songs like BonGos are far-reaching and damaging. They reinforce harmful stereotypes, negatively impact individuals' self-esteem and body image, and contribute to a culture of objectification. It's crucial that we continue to question and challenge these harmful narratives. As we wrap up this discussion, I'd like to hear your thoughts. We've examined the ways in which Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion's song BonGos objectifies women, and we've seen how these artists use their bodies and explicit lyrics to garner attention and profit. We've delved into the paradox of modern women's struggle against objectification, while simultaneously supporting and participating in self-objectification. We've also shed light on the hypocrisy that arises when women complain about being objectified by the ordinary guy, but support creators who objectify themselves, and thereby give men an opportunity to objectify them as well. But what do you think? Do you agree that these songs and music videos contribute to the objectification of women, or do you see them as empowering expressions of feminine sexuality? Perhaps you view them as both or neither. Either way, let me know down below in the comment space. And what about the line from Megan Thee Stallion? At least I'm getting my money, ya hoes broke pussy took more turns than a keyhole. Do you see this as an example of a woman objectifying herself for money, or do you interpret it differently? Moreover, what other topics would you like to see covered in future videos? So, I urge you to join the conversation. Share your thoughts, your opinions, and your insights. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe with bell notifications, and share this video. Let's keep this conversation going.